Thank you for joining us on the National Real Estate Cafe again with Don Gellion and Gino Franti. Now for almost a couple years, giving you really good updates every day on what's really happening in the financial and real estate markets because the media likes to spin things.
Holy cow, is that ever apparent? We had to just get a new president in place, and all of a sudden, every single media report is completely different, one than the other. You could take 7 different people, and they all read a different story. So it just reminds me a lot of high school. It's so much easier to listen to people that don't have a political agenda.
There you go. And it was funny. I was just watching Channel 5, and they had a report, and then they basically said, yeah, we contradict ourselves a lot because one report contradicts the other report, and they're just giving what is in front of them on the teleprompter. Here are some let's go to this first slide. Here's some real numbers that we try to share with you. And one of those things is millennials. We talk about the millennials are coming, especially to purchase their first homes. But,
Yeah, the one thing standing in the way for millennials could be student debt. Student debts are definitely at all-time highs, Don, and I'll let you talk a little bit about the numbers. However, I'll tell you why it's not only about the debt itself.
all right. So you can tell that, more and more it's increasing the amount of debt. One, it's more expensive, obviously, to go to school, but also the flexibility with loans has changed. And I'm sure Gino can go more in detail, but that has completely changed. It was so easy to blow it off, blow it off, blow it off. Oh, I'm going to school, or I can get rid of it. And there's so many. Now, you basically got to pay.
So you hit the nail on the head, Don. The reality is that although it's doubled from 2013 till now, that's not the problem. The problem is that guidelines have changed. And so when we used to say that if loans were in deferment, we would not count them at all. Okay, well, that sounds good. Well,
Yeah.
guess what? We have people with $300,000 of student loans in deferment. And now what the guideline says is you have to hit them for 1% of that loan amount as payment. That's a $3,000 a month liability. There's no way these guys can buy a house if they have a $3,000 a month student loan liability.
Or you get a payment plan, one of the two. You use the actual payment from the payment plan. But bottom line is we have to count it now.
Right, so that gets really tricky because then there's a few different kinds of repayment plans. And Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have said IBR on its own is not enough, income-based repayment.
Right.
So you could still use income-based repayment for FHA, but now you're going down 1 road versus 3 roads. So bottom line is guidelines have become more difficult as it comes to how it relates to student debt. I think they're a little, as usual when the guidelines change, they're a little too far on the other side. They should come back a little further to normal and make it easier for people to qualify.
All right. So, yeah, it's a good thing that you can get student loans so that you can go to the college of your dreams, but it may hinder you from being able to get into the home of your dreams.
Unless you got the job of your dreams. So check us out every single day at nrecafe.com and text us at NREC to the number 58885 to get these every day on your phone.